When we think of the people entrusted with shaping young minds, we expect decency, responsibility, even compassion. But sometimes, the person wearing a respectable mask is hiding something too horrific to imagine. This is the disturbing case of Stephanie Mikles, a woman whose life appeared normal on the surface until police opened a digital folder that changed everything. Stephanie Mikles was a behavioral specialist employed by the Harford County Public School System in Maryland. By all outward appearances, she was a successful professional, educated, polite, well-spoken. A woman who worked with children and appeared committed to helping them overcome difficulties. But behind her carefully polished image was a dark and unimaginable secret. In 2013, investigators executed a search warrant related to an unrelated child custody dispute. During that investigation, they discovered a set of photos and videos stored on a personal computer. Images that led to one of the most disturbing charges the state of Maryland had ever seen filed against an educator. According to police reports, the evidence showed Mikles engaging in repeated acts of bestiality, specifically with a family dog. The acts had taken place several years earlier in 2008, but the documentation was explicit, dated, and undeniable. Though the incident had occurred years earlier, Maryland law allowed for charges to be filed due to the preserved evidence. Mikles was officially charged with unnatural or perverted sexual practice, a misdemeanor offense under Maryland Criminal Code. Prosecutors did not pursue felony animal cruelty, citing insufficient physical harm to the animal. But the psychological damage was clear to her colleagues, to the public, and especially to the families whose children she once worked with. Once the charges became public, the school system placed Mikles on administrative leave. Parents were stunned. Some refused to believe it. Others demanded accountability. How could someone accused of such depravity be allowed near children? The school district issued a brief statement confirming the administrative action and promised full cooperation with authorities. But the damage to public trust had already been done. Mikles ultimately entered into a plea deal, admitting guilt to the misdemeanor charge. She avoided jail time, but was ordered to undergo a mental health evaluation and was barred from working around children or animals. Her name would be forever linked to one of the most disturbing cases in Maryland's history. Cases like Mikles are rare, but not unheard of. Psychologists often classify this type of behavior under extreme paraphilic disorders. It's not just a crime against nature. It's an act of deep psychological dysfunction. What drives someone to such extremes remains a subject of forensic inquiry. Stephanie Mikles' case is a grim reminder that monsters don't always live in the shadows. Sometimes they stand at the front of the classroom. Sometimes they wear smiles. And sometimes they're the ones we least suspect. In a world full of secrets, some are too dark to stay hidden forever.